Good luck, have fun. Like, we're going straight. Oh my goodness. I'm by myself for the first one? Heck yeah. We got Rocco's team. I have Sinistra, Serena, Mousehold, Slowbro, Espathra, and Sneasler. Then we have Mixwell's team, who, if I believe to be correct, won the last draft tournament your group has had. Masquerada, Basque Legion, Male, Lucario, Politoed, Talonflame, and Drampa. Alright, let's get it going. And Masquerada and Talonflame, a very good start. Caesar and Serena, so Serena's going to be helping a lot with any priority moves against Talonflame. I think Caesar could potentially go into a priority setup here. Alright, we got the Protect from Talonflame. We're going to do a double Protect with this. So yeah, to to basically bait out the fake out for that. Very good first turn, and prevents the U-turn from Serena. And now we have Masquerada at normal type due to Protean and will not switch and will not change until that switch out. Alright. I think either a switch out possibly from Masquerada might be. Oh, and a switch out from Sneasler. First, we're going into Slowbro. The Talon out from the Talonflame here. A very fast U-turn coming in from Serena, or from Masquerada. If that was worked off the Protean, that probably could have killed, but possibly not. He's Serena down to about half health. A little over half health might be. And so bringing out his Politoed for the rain. Another U-turn for the end of the Politoed, doing about a fourth of the HP. Switching out. We could see the Sneasler again, or we could see the other Pokemon that Rocco had. Rocco bringing out his Sinistra. Got two good slow Pokemon that'll definitely come in handy if we see a trick come in. Possibly. And if that does happen, then Mixwell will definitely be in a little bit of trouble because he did just set up a Tailwind. Switches out the Politoed. Going to see into Masquerada, my bad. Going into a Mega Slowbro, alright. Going into first person commentator, one of my favorite Megas. Love this Mega. Oh. Talonflame with the Brave Bird, still at full health, so I believe we're still getting the priority flying type moves. Damaged by the recoil, yep. Iron Defense. I will say though, Sinistra is staying alive even with that Brave Bird in effect, and we get the Trick Room off with an Iron Defense boost from Mega Slowbro. With that Mega Slowbro, there are no critical hits coming in. That Slowbro will not be taking any critical hits. Alright, so Mixwell is definitely in a precarious position because since Trick Room is off and he has a Tailwind, he is much less of a offensive position here. He's definitely going to have to think about how he's going to protect his Pokemon. Let's see what happens. either switch out from the Talonflame or switch out from the Ascarada. I am over 2 on switch out guesses here. Back into the Politoed. Slowbro going for a Calm Mind, raising boosts even more. Might be seeing a stored power. I'm not sure. A Matcha Gotcha off. I mean, both Politoed and Talonflame taking a ton out of Politoed. Politoed does survive. Sinistcha will definitely get a good amount of HP back from both of you. Now you're bringing him down to up to about half. Politoed gets the Citrus Berry off to just under half. Get another Berry Bird in on Sinistcha, and that is a knockout. That is the first knockout of the game on the Sinistcha. Talonflame hit by that recoil again. Down to just under half, while Slowbro is sitting, I believe, at a full HP bar. It's been a second since I've seen it. Back out with the Sneasler. Yep, Slowbro and Sneasler both at full health. Politoed and Talonflame about half, a little under half each. Trick Room not doing as... Trick Room doing a good amount of job for Rocco, but not... It's not, it hasn't gotten him the game win yet, so let's see what he's gonna be going with. I think we're still seeing that, Talonflame in here at this point. Talonflame with a protect. Are we going for a double protect here? Oh, we are getting an Iron Defense from Slowbro. Another +2 defense boost, making it a +4. Politoed with the Perish Song. So now Slowbro and Sneasler are on a timer. Sneasler with the close combat on the Politoed. That will be a knockout for Politoed on the Politoed. But the defense and special defense drop. Sneasler with its White Herb, restoring the defense boosts. And if it has with the White Herb item, most people run Unburden with Sneasler, which means that it has gotten a speed boost with its restoration of its defense boost. Going back in with the Meowscarada. You've yet to see the 4th Pokemon from Mixwell. I only have a turn or 2 left from the Trick Room. So with the Scald, that's going to be a powerful Scald onto the Talonflame. That is another knockout for Rocco. Mixwell down to about half his Pokemon now. Ascarada with the Flower Trick. From the grass type with Protean, I do not believe this will result in a crit though, because of his ability, yeah. He's a +4 on his defense boost, but with that ability, he is not getting crit. And it brings Meowscarada down to 1 HP on a crit too. That Focus Sash saving Meowscarada's life there. These are with another defense drop. Perish counts have fallen to 2. Bringing out the Basket Legion, this was his 4th Pokemon. A very good Pokemon to have as the back end of your team for your late game. Ascarada at 1 right now with that Focus Sash. So we're taking a little bit of a hit from Flower Trick. It's definitely going to... Not being able to crit with that Flower Trick is definitely going to be a problem for the Ascarada. That is going to be a tough wall to crack there. I believe we have one last turn of Trick, possibly one last turn of Trick, but we do not know quite yet. Ascarada with the Protect. So we're using Scald on Meowscarada, being able to protect that, keep it in the game. Wave Crash from the Basket Legion is going to be a big hit, and a Sneasler out on 1 hit. What a powerful Wave Crash from this Basket Legion, taking about a quarter of the damage. Alright, with a knockout on Sneasler and your Trick Room going out. And only protection we have now is against priority moves. Serena coming back into the field about a little under half HP. Slowbro's still sitting at a good amount of HP, and it's probably going to be up there for a little while. Because possibly the one super effective move that, one of the only super effective moves that Mixwell has doesn't do enough damage to it. Basque Legion protecting itself from the trap kick. Slowbro gets the Scald off on Meowscarada for the knockout. Now Mixwell only has Basque Legion out on the field. Slowbro's perish count has fallen to 0 though. Unfortunately, a big hit for Mixwell, taking out that Slowbro. That Slowbro was definitely a huge problem for him. Perish count was able to save it. Just down to Meowscarada left. Meowscarada is faster, gets the trap kick, and that is a knockout. Rocco will take the first round here. Nice job from both teams. That Trick Room was definitely could have been a big help for him. Unfortunately, Serena was just a bit faster. Oh, hello. My name is Sartag. Rocco, please win. I put the house on the line if you of you winning. Raw horse. We will definitely let Rocco know that after this game. I believe he's locked in. Looking over, we're just getting into the team sheet. The pre-game Pokemon selecting. All right. Of course, I will not be giving away team selections until we start the game. Gotta be careful shaking this table. The camera is a little precarious. All right, just a reminder: we have Sinistra, Serena, Mousehole, Slowbro, Espathra, and Sneasler. Sinistra having the berry that prevents poison or dark. That prevents dark damage or lowers the damage from dark moves. Serena with the choice scarf. That was actually why Serena was able to outspeed the Basque Legion there. Now we didn't get to see a Spathra and Mousehold from that round, but we might be able to see it this time. Going right into the next round. We're starting with the exact same setup. They just switch positions. Slowbro and Sinistra. Going with the immediate start of Slowbro and Sinistra first. Let's see if we are going to have a similar setup. Rocco might be trying to go for a Iron Defense Trick Room setup immediately, but might go with something different. Mixwell, knowing that this is a Trick Room team, he might hold off a little bit on the tail. Switching out Sinistra immediately, going into Serena, possibly preventing a flying type attack from Talonflame into the Mega Slowbro. Talonflame using Brave Bird, that is prevented from Serena with her Queenly Majesty. Meowscarada going into a triple axle. Meowscarada being faster than Serena. Even on Meowscarada usually being faster than Serena anyway, will take Serena out. Serena was able to do a good job preventing a Brave Bird from Talonflame for a turn there. Slowbro with the Scald onto Talonflame. Another instant knockout as well, 1 for 1. A huge beginning. A very fast beginning for both of these players. Coming out with the Mousehold, we didn't see that last round, and with the Drampa as well, so we were seeing new things completely. Drampa usually running Berserk on these teams. If it's loses about half of its HP, it will get a special attack boost. With this Mousehole, unfortunately, we do not have loaded dice on the field, so it has to tap in more to its following strategies. But that doesn't mean that Population Bomb is never used. I don't remember off the top of my head what item that Mousehold had. Neither did that Drampa. I didn't get to see all of them. We'll see what this Mousehold does. It's possibly a follow me strategy setup. Slowbro going out into back into Sinistra. Now that the Brave Bird's gone, Sinistra has a much safer area to come out. We are seeing the Mega Tramp off from Mixwell. It retains the same ability, but I believe gets a special attack and speed boost. Protect from Mousehold. Flower Trick onto Mousehold to protect it. Hyper Voice also not hitting Mousehold, and it doesn't affect Sinistra. A good turn by Rocco. Very good switch and protect combo. Staying completely safe this turn allows Rocco to pretty much properly set up. That Meowscarada is a fast one though. Alright, Meowscarada being the center of attention with Follow Me, so it will get hit by the triple axle, only hitting once. And it also gets hit by the Dragon Pulse, which does help it survive into the Trick Room. What an amazing Follow Me by Rocco there. Only having to deal with one triple axle attack prevented him from going down, since every triple axle attack does have its own accuracy check. Remember, with another Dragon Pulse going into Mousehold, that will take it out. Oh, I need to hit that. My bad. Sinistra hitting the Life Dew, unfortunately not saving Mousehold's life. It does get the triple axle. 2 hits on it, bringing it to just over half of its HP. Being joined by Riley.
What's it looking like here?
All right, so it's Rocco is up 1. Both of them took out each Pokemon in one turn, so we're down to 3 each. Or actually, my bad. Mousehold did just get taken out. It was able to survive 1 turn from using Follow Me, but it was able to get taken out next game, and Sinistra tried using Life Dew on it to save it. Bamba in with another Dragon Pulse to take it out. Yeah.
I think the main question is just like, can Slowbro stay alive?
Possibly.
Is Trick Room up right now?
Trick Room is up right now. He was able to take it out, bring it out about 2 turns ago, so we still have a few more turns left. And thankfully, Meowscarada using Fire Trick on the Slower here will not cause it to crit. No, it cannot crit because of its ability.
Yeah.
That is still a very powerful
I was trying to
trick.
remember if the guaranteed crit bypassed the immunity to crits. It's an unstoppable force versus
a movable object. Yeah.
But that did little enough damage.
Enough? Yeah.
Slowbro can win this over here.
Possibly. Oh, that Hyper Voice. It's very bulky, but it helps. This is only its second Calm Mind though, so it definitely might not have enough damage to tank the rest of the hits. It does, but it can't crit. Yep, Shell Armor does not let it crit, even if it's a guarantee. I believe there's one more turn of Trick Room. Yep. All right, Rocco has taken the.
I was gonna say maybe
forfeit.
Black off that turn, because I think he lived on Hyper Voice.
He could have lived the Hyper Voice.
The question would just be like, once you get out of Trick Room, I think you kind of just get outpaced.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So I didn't see the first game, but I think here, it's just about getting Slowbro set up enough.
Yes, last game, Rocco was able to set up Slowbro enough to basically tank such a hit from Flower Trick. Flower Trick only did about less than 10% of its HP.
Yeah, it's what base power is Flower? Is it like 70? I think.
I believe it is 70, and it's a guaranteed crit to go into 105 for crit.
Yeah, but like, it's kind of crazy how little that ended up doing.
Oh my goodness.
Even with no Iron Defense setup.
Oh my goodness, it was. He actually had 2 Iron Defense setups on the last game.
Yeah, I'd imagine if you.
Yeah.
Because the Bastion Legion is probably a big problem if you're not set up enough.
Exactly, and Mixwell wouldn't have had to worry about that because he did perish. Song the Slowbro last game, and it took it out.
Perish Song is really annoying for Slowbro.
Yes, very.
I'd imagine the Sinners was pretty good. And also, the baton pass on this level is switch out.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about the parry.
Yeah, this is our first time seeing a Spapper though with the mouse hold coming out. This is the exact same, and for Mixwell, this is the exact same setup he's done every round. Masquerada and Talonflame.
So probably, I wonder, it'd probably take about 3 speed boosts for Espatra to end up the faster thing on the field, even for Tailwind.
Possibly, we are seeing the Protect from Espatra, a very common move seen by Espatras to get its speed boost up immediately.
Interesting that the Oswald doesn't attack and the Talonflame doesn't set Tailwind.
Yeah. Possibly Mixwell wanted to get a lot of damage in as soon as possible, especially since Masquerada can be a very annoying Pokemon paired with Espatra. Leaving it at just 1% HP.
That's great.
Wow! Allowing Mousehold to get the Super Fang onto Talonflame. Got to rip the speed boost. Talonflame just at just below half HP.
And now, interestingly, Talonflame doesn't have Gale Wings anymore.
Nope.
So
once that Brave Bird hits.
Espatra is faster. Espatra is, I want to say, the fastest thing on the field.
It's possible.
So the question is, I believe the only attacking move Espatra has is Sword Power.
Yes.
40 base power Sword Power probably isn't going instead.
No. Talonflame with the Protect. 2 Protects out on the field with Mousehold and Talonflame.
Espatra going for the Calm Mind.
Very good idea.
In the face of a super effective U-turn or the Flower Trick. It's
thing.
possible Mixwell just goes
Yes, it will survive this at a good amount of HP still left to go.
doesn't even bring it down.
No, he didn't. Especially since Protean, he already activated Protean on that turn, last turn with Flower Trick. Very early Basket Legion.
So, Basket Legion here is very awkward. I think what you gotta wonder is, like, the Mega hasn't been revealed yet. So, if you're not worried about Polytoad being a valuable Aerosong, do you just try to baton pass the Slowbro? Because the last respects hasn't helped.
No. Now that we have an attack, we have brought down with Talonflame has been brought down by Sword Power and Mousehold.
Also dies to wait for that.
Yes.
But that allows you to potentially bring in Sinistra for healing. Serena would have been a crazy break in this situation.
Would be, yeah. But thankfully, with Talonflame gone, Serena isn't as problematic.
But Serena does have that choice scarf, if I recall correctly.
It does have a choice scarf. I unfortunately can't remember off the top of my head what item Masquerada has. I've seen a lot of
Masquerada's Sash.
Sash. Yes, it is Sash. Thank you.
And then Basket Legion was Mystic.
Gotcha.
So, Espatra and then Serena are probably the fastest things on the field right now.
Yes.
Which is very scary if you're Mixwell.
Very, very scary.
You're not necessarily worried about the Espatra offensively.
You're worried about what it's going to switch into later.
But you are threatening a baton pass into a now very fast Slowbro.
Oh my goodness, yes. +3 speed on a Slowbro is still very dangerous.
Masquerada, now a normal type protect.
Very good idea because there's no fighting type moves.
Goes for another Calm Mind.
Another one.
You gotta wonder if this is Chop Kick into the Basket Legion.
Yeah, Drop Kick into Basket Legion. This did take out Basket Legion. He did live it this turn.
Can you tank the -1 last respect?
Let's see. It does not. Espapo, if all those buffs does go down, that is a huge advantage for Mixwell.
Now here's the thing. Now you have Slowbro on the field. You have a -1 basket that is in danger of getting hit. And we know Masquerada is like a 4-hit KO on the Mega Slowbro. So you can just set up here.
You can.
Because there's, like, Serena's not in this. So Serena can keep checking the Basket Legion slot.
Yeah.
And there's nothing Basket Legion can do until Serena dies, because it can't not put yet. And it will die before it moves.
Exactly. Thankfully, Basket Legion will stay in on this turn. Serena trying to go for the drop kick. They might see a triple axle from this Meowscarada. Yes. Does all three hit? That does not kill. 1% HP. Silver.
Getting set up here.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Probably anticipating the Grandpa in the back.
It's possible. He did bring out Grandpa last game.
Now the question is, do you let Basket Legion go down? Or do you try and stack something in the back? Tries to go for the Aqua Jet. Nothing else really is going to do.
There's nothing else he could have done. It would have
Go
gone
for the
that.
double.
Yeah. Double protect, I will say, is very funny to be able to pull it off because nobody ever expects it.
Flower trick going into the slow ground.
So
About
that is
nothing.
no.
It's not stab anymore because of Protean made it a normal type.
Yeah, that might be a 5-hit KO if he tries to keep going. This
He recognizes he's not worried about the physical damage right
no,
now.
he's not.
Just setting up for whatever's in the back.
We are seeing
He is going to Grandpa.
that is a dangerous one. Even with a +2 special defense and a boost.
And now you still have the Scarf's drop kick pressure.
You are still, yes.
And it's not going to be doing too much damage to anything on the field, but that attack drop will be dangerous to this Meowscarada.
Drop kick will definitely be dangerous to this Meowscarada because it does take neutral damage from it now with the Protean. And yes, it is normal. Mega Drampa, like I said before, does retain its Berserk ability, but a much more powerful Hyper Voice of Dragon Pulse.
Drampa goes for the protect, I can see that one.
I was not seeing that one either.
Drop kick goes into the Meowscarada. Oh my god. So much damage.
Now with a -1 attack into the U-turn.
U-turn will kill this arena.
Does take it out.
But it's looking like too late.
Possibly.
You have an attack drop. You're not getting stabbed on any of these.
Oh no!
Slowbro is out of control right now.
This +3 to each special stat.
Like Drampa isn't taking that much from Salt because it's resistant, but
no, that
you gotta imagine like you could just target the Meowscarada to deny it Berserk for long.
you're gonna have to.
This flower trick is gonna.
It's once you start getting down to this amount of HP though, it starts getting a little scary. What's gonna happen? It will kill. Yep. So it's a one-on-one for the Megas.
One-on-one, 2 Megas. Nobody expected to see.
Yes.
How much does Hyper Voice do?
Ooh, that's about 3 or 4 more
enough.
hits. It's not enough. We'll have to see how much Slowbro does, because
It's Dragon Pulse Hyper Voice do not the third.
we've only seen Hyper Voice and Dragon Pulse from Drampa this game.
But
oh, I forgot about the slack off.
The slack off, yeah.
Yes.
You can't win this with Earth Power.
Earth Power. You
can't win this race.
No, this is not a race that you can win.
Slowbro is.
And did I see that right? That Slowbro was faster than Drampa.
Yeah, it's +3. No, it didn't get.
No, it never got the buffs from the Spathra.
It's possible Drampa's running minimum speed. And
it's possible. Oh, game is gone. Game is gone. Game is gone from our stream.
No, stream still has the game. We just don't have it.
We just don't have it on. Okay.
Looking over their shoulder.
Yep. We'll see what happens. Navi's got a much better view than me. Oh, we got it back. We're back. Another scalp from Drampa. Yes, that is doing so much more. Berserk with the +1. Now Slowbro is only at a +2 technically. That's still not enough. I think we're getting one more scald. It did get a burn.
And Slowbro's faster, so you get the slack off.
Yeah, you can either slack off or just take the win.
You have enough slack offs to just stall for burn.
You may as well, yeah. Yep. Guaranteeing a win for Rocco here.
Slow and steady wins the race.
This is why I love Mega Slowbro. Going into personal stuff for the commentators here. I used to run a Mega Slowbro for a gym team that I used to do. It was a singles team. Slow King would set up a trick room, and it was meant to go down, like use a toxin, go down, and then Mega Slowbro would come out and would just amnesia slack off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually built this Slowbro team, so.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's a very good team.
It's very cool to see. It's pretty
seems pretty gimmicky.
Kind of all in on the one game plan.
Yes, but
when it works.
Yes, exactly. But what I like about it is that with that Espathra, it can work off of working off a Trick Room or a non-Trick Room setup.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about these teams.
And the Slowbro, if I recall, has just a little bit of speed investment to capitalize on.
Just a little bit, yeah.
But still low enough that it's underspeeding like everything unboosted in Trick Room.
Exactly.
So you just have both modes to work with.
Exactly.
And the Slowbro can set itself up or get past the boosts.
Exactly, yeah.
So it doesn't really need more than the one attacking move. Even though you traditionally expect to see body press on a set with iron defense like that, or like stored power or something, but it's more beneficial to have moves that nothing is immune to.
Exactly. That's definitely why you don't want to run stored power or psychic, because
yeah, even